Yeah, I would like to welcome you to another training section, and this time around we'll be looking at more of Coreldraw design. So let me set up my system and let's get into it. All right. So Coreldraw designs. Opening the app now. So when you open the app, this is how it looks like. So when it comes up like this, you click the add button to start a new file. You can always name your file. After naming your file, you can always select. That's where you name your file. You can always select the preset of what you want to design. Is it for web and so on? Just select it there. After you've selected that, although most times I don't really do all of this, you can check the page, number of pages you want, tick the color preference you want, CMYK for print, RGB for digital. Then you can select the precept in terms of sizes of document you want to work with. So you select all of that. You have precepts there that you can work with, rather presets that you can work with. So you have A4 and so on. You have also presets for your measurements that you can pick from any of the measurements format you want to use, inches, feet, and the likes. You can choose between portrait and landscape. You can also customize your sizes and your resolution. Once you're done with that, you click on OK. So once you click on OK, it comes up like this. So once it's up like this, every software have this outlook, different way though. So let me really explain to you in details what each of this stand for. So you have the title bar that displays the title of the documents that you open. You have the ruler, which is used to mark and determine size and position of the object. You have your standard tool bar, which is used to determine shortcuts, commands such as open, save, and print. You have your menu bar. Your menu bar contains options and commands also. Pull down option and commands. That's in terms of your files, edit, view, layout, output and the likes, bitmaps, tools, table, window, help, whatever it is you select there, it gives you a pull down option. Then you have your property bar. Your property bar gives you properties or commands relating to the tool or whatever objects you select. You have your toolbar where you have a layout of tools that you work with, your pick tool, your share tool, your shape tool, rather your zoom tool. You have your cropping tool there. You have your object tool. Your object tool, I mean your circle, triangle, rectangle, and other shapes also. Your shape tools are there. You have your text tool. You have your your shadow tools, and many other tools are there too that we'll look at later in details. Then you have also your color palette. Your color palette, initially you have where you had to select from CMYK and RGB colors. So under your color palette, you see the different kind of colors that fall under CMYK. You see your different colors that fall under RGB. So CMYK stand for cyan, M for magenta, Y for yellow, K for constant, which is black. So Those are for color codes for printing. CMYK color code for printing. RGB color code for digital content. When I say digital content, I mean for your phone, your TV, your laptop. Those are digital outputs. So RGB stands for red, green, and blue. So you have that color palette there. So you have your navigation tool. Your navigation tool opens smaller and display to help you move around, and draw and all that. So that's your navigation tool. Once you use your navigation tool, you can always do that. You have your scrolling tool to the side and to the bottom also. That's to move upward and downward horizontally, and you have vertical scrolling tool also. You also have your status bar. Your status bar displays to you what what you are working on per time. It also display to you the what they call it now, the status of whatever it is you're doing. Are you exporting? Are you saving? Are you the size, how, when you zoom in, when you zoom out, what is the ratio of your zoom, and all that also displays beneath there, your status bar. You have also your document palette. Your document palette shows you the color you're working with per time on an object or on a text. It shows you the color you're working on per time there. So you also have your draw page. Your drawing page is actually the page where you're working, just like your workspace where you're working. So it shows you all that there on the screen. Then I missed one here, your Docker. Your Docker is a window containing available commands and system relevant and settings relevant to a specific tool. So for instance, now if I click on if I select align tool, once I select my align command rather to align my object or to align shapes and objects, automatically it comes up on my Docker, and on my Docker there I can actually select what I want to do. It gives you an option of what's available when it comes to aligning objects or aligning shapes. It gives you an option of what's available, so you can actually pick from those options that are available.